we are here to introduce the brand new G-Core powered web conferencing technology that can host unlimited online meetings and webinars without breaking the bank, right? You can host podcasts, webinars, quote unquote, Zoom conferences, online classes. And really the focus here is to conduct heavy usage of business meetings, which means it doesn't matter if you have a business or not, right? Don't get stuck on the words, right? If you're using Zoom in any way, shape, or form, whether it's by attending Zoom calls or by setting up Zoom calls, or and later we're going to talk about the third opportunity to make a lot of money with something like that. The point is, we are here to, I don't want to say that, but we are here to replace Zoom in a way. So here's the thing: Zoom is a term right now, right? You say you're coming to Zoom. Here in Israel, we say we just replaced the word conference with Zoom. So Zoom is really big, and we're going to get to that as well. That's because everyone's using it, and we'll get to that. But the goal here with PrimeMeet is really to allow that with so many more features for a lot cheaper price and heavy usage, which means you can load the servers without worrying, without lagging, stuff like that. So that's the technology behind it. It's very quick, powerful, and reliable. So you can say goodbye to high monthly fees and platforms such as Zoom, GoToWebinar, and Skype. Especially if you go the business route, you're going to pay a lot of money. We're going to get to the numbers in a few seconds. It's very intuitive to use, powered by the newest and best technology. We have the fastest servers in the world, best pricing, and we give you unlimited usage. Okay. Now we have on this webinar, we have rewards and free gifts. Okay. So stay with us to the end of the webinar to get these rewards. The two rewards are: reward number one is 3 lucky attendees will get free access to this. Okay. It's going to be, we're going to play a game and 3 people are going to win this. Okay. And then reward number 2 is you can get 5 premium apps after attending this. So please stay to the end. So if you're excited to win the rewards, learn more about this, get access to this for the best price, etc., you're in the right place. So are you looking for an all-in-one live video conferencing turnkey system? So this is what, by the way, what PrimeMeet offers. In this webinar, we're not just offering you the ability to host live meetings. Oh, hell no. We offer a lot more of that. Traffic, opportunities to make money, resellers, whatever. You'll see, right? We offer a big system. But in a nutshell, PrimeMeet will allow you to host unlimited video conferences, meetings, live videos, live classes, webinars, podcasts even, and convert to podcasts. Super cool stuff. Online trainings, webinars, along with real-time file sharing and real-time designing, Whiteboard Designer, right? All of this at no monthly fees. You just pay once and you use forever. And we'll get to the prices of Zoom in just a second. So a high-quality, high-tech, and affordable new solution to host podcasts, webinars, and Zoom conferences is not something that comes cheap normally. And we'll get to that. Let's see, in about 3 slides. But it's not cheap. When you're going to see the price here, you're going to understand exactly why this is the beginning of something special, beginning of something big. Okay, so I'll skip that. But by the way, myself, I didn't want to add this slide. My credentials are really diverse, but I feel like lately I've started doing so many webinars, being the presenter of webinars, using so many different platforms, and also Zoom calls. I've been doing interviews for my audience on and then uploading to YouTube on Zoom until I started with PrimeMeet, and it was working awesome. And Zoom just is way too expensive, way too laggy. It just drives me crazy. But I don't want to talk about them too much. So I've done over 100 webinars, podcasts, interviews, conferences, and I generated over $1 million from them in commissions and sales, over $1 billion profit to myself from doing all these over the last, I think my first webinar was around 5 years ago, something like that. Almost $7 million in sales in the past 8 years. And I'm also proud that, by the way, I'm a little bit tired. If you're wondering, hey, he's a little bit confused, that makes sense, because 2 months ago my daughter was born, first one, and I'm not exactly I'm not sure where I am, here, there. So I'm somewhere in my mind all the time. But she makes me happy, so that's what matters, right? So here's the thing. Here's the situation today. The coronavirus pandemic, and it's a very controversial topic, the coronavirus. So I'm not going to say if a virus is a virus, whether it's fake or not. It doesn't matter. The fact is that this event of the coronavirus pandemic has forced almost everybody, or ongoing event, everybody to change to remote working. Video conferencing usage simply exploded. Everyone started using this, and you see the change was so big. Even last year, it was so sudden. So last year, 2020, right at the beginning of 2020, when the pandemic started, sure, Zoom was a great company, et cetera, and we all knew many people knew what Zoom was. But it's only after the pandemic that it really became just a requirement. Businesses, company, everyone started using Zoom. Skype died, right? Skype is useless right now. No one's using it. So you have Zoom, you have GoToMeeting, you have solutions like Zoom, but everyone goes to Zoom because they have a very nice starters free option, right? So everyone goes to Zoom, and although they're laggy as hell, but that's okay. They're available, and they exploded because people saw the value over this period. So it allows you to engage remote workers, allows you to collaborate across departments and locations. You can interview people, right? In these, it's serious. It's really moving everything to a digital place, and also means a huge audience in the space, which is available to, for lack of a better term, to make you money as you sell them solutions here and there, right? It really depends on what kind of, if you sell quality products, it doesn't matter, right? You're safe. So, and this event and everything that started, it simply exploded in the thousands of percentages in terms of usage. So here are some stats, right? For those of you who are thinking, maybe should we use this webinars, live events and stuff like that? Is this, critical to me right now? Can I use this later? Do I really need to buy this, et cetera, et cetera? So some of the stats will actually convince you, because they did convince me, and I've been seeing them over the last few, maybe 6-7 months, seeing all these different stats, and each time I saw them, I had a pain in my heart that I'm not releasing something like that yet. Okay, something that works, something that is simply joining this trend, and came to change the game. And PrimeMeet does change the game. So 87% of employees stated they feel more connected with their colleagues through video conferencing softwares. That's crazy. That's crazy. You would not think that's the case, but it is. So our research also suggests that by the end of 2021, 30% of the global workforce will choose to remote work multiple days per week. Okay, so obviously the research is solid, but 30% of the global workforce, that's a lot. And that's a lot of people. That's a lot of traffic. That's a lot of usage, potential usage, which is why we include in this package also the resellers, as you'll see, so you can cash in on it. Okay, and commercial, everything. We're getting everything on this webinar. No upsells. So Trust Radius, the company, says that there was a 500% increase in buyer activity of web and video conferencing services since the COVID-19 outbreak began. Okay. Also, the current trends also say that there is a decline in in-person meetings. Here's the thing. People used in-person meetings. Awesome. And hello, can you log off? Firas, I can hear your microphone. You're interrupting. Thank you. So the current trends say basically that there is a decline in in-person meetings. Before the pandemic, in-person meetings were simply what the standard. Everyone did it, obviously. But once you have the option, once people were exposed to the option of online meetings, the beginning was difficult to adjust. But then once people got used to it, they started saying, why would I need in-person meetings? And it's going there. It's going there. Those Black Mirror episodes you've seen, those futuristic stuff, horror movies, I don't know. we're not going there in terms of how bad it's going to be, robots taking over the world, but we're definitely going digital very, very quickly. It's a huge jump since the COVID pandemic began. The increasing importance and use of AI and machine learning for audio. We also, by the way, have this on here, covered that, right? And also, of course, intercompany and intercompany conferences is also on the rise as companies utilize technologies to talk to their stakeholders, suppliers, partners, employees, etc. Okay, so by 2024, research suggests that the video conference industry will be worth $20 billion, and that is just the video conferencing industry. What does it mean? I'm not talking about how much money will be sold in those video conferences. I'm not talking about the content of the video conferences. I'm just talking about the fact that there's going to be $20 billion worth of buying power to buy solutions like PrimeMeet and like Zoom. So that's what I'm talking about, which is where the reseller comes. So, this industry becomes such a huge industry on its own. Who would have thought that $20 billion for an industry just to buy a software that allows you to host live meetings? It's crazy, okay? So on the face of it, all these facts and profit figures sound great, of course, for businesses and remote workers. But if nobody can join these virtual meetings, it's a loss of money down the drain. On top of that, of course, it means traffic, and we're going to get you those people. On top of that, Zoom figures will blow you away. Now, Zoom themselves, once again, great company, huge success lately, especially since the pandemic. Not bashing them. Awesome company. I've been using them until I stopped using them, okay? It has 467,000 business customers. Business plan. That's a lot of money, okay? Because the business plan is very expensive. The number of annual meetings in minutes on Zoom is over 3.3 trillion. So people are using Zoom a lot. 45 billion minutes of webinars are hosted on Zoom every year. Zoom generated $882 million in this. I can hear your microphone again. Hello? I can hear your microphone in your mouth. Right, where was I? So Zoom generated $882 million in Q. I think it's Q2. It's a typo. And in 2021, so that's almost $1 billion in a quarter. Okay, and an increase of 400% over last year, which they still had the pandemic, and it's just a lot of money, a lot of traffic, a lot of people, a lot of usage, a lot of hype. You're on the right place watching this webinar because you're going to the right direction. So do you see the huge potential in here? Let me ask you, yes or no? Please let me know in the chat box if you see the huge potential in here. If not, I'm going to explain a little bit more so you can see. But so far, can some of you see the huge potential? Okay, perfect. So we have the question. We have, I wanted to ask this. So the question is, why aren't you using a new app? Seems strange to me. Why are you not using PrimeMeet to host the webinar? Why using Webinar Jam? So first of all, that's a perfect question. I was waiting for people to ask it. Okay, so I'm going to pause the slide for a minute. So first of all, we are hosting this on Webinar Jam, and the next one, we have a webinar in 3 hours. We're going to host that on GoToWebinar. It's a partners webinar, and they want us to host it on GoToWebinar. Okay, and here we host on Webinar Jam. So you're probably wondering, okay, why is he hosting a webinar, sales webinar, on platform that's not his? Seems strange. You're right, but like I said, first of all, our main focus is not webinars here. Our main focus is online meetings like Zoom. Think Zoom, don't think necessarily GoToWebinar. Think GoToMeeting, okay? Online meetings, which means people need to participate, or when they log in. For example, let me ask you this. You came here, you're watching this. Would you be comfortable talking to me with your camera on, with your microphone on, with a little bit more details of you? Probably not. You wouldn't be comfortable with that. You just want to sit here and watch the video. In PrimeMeet, just like in Zoom, if I want to host a webinar, although we have unlimited for a stupid low price, if I want to host a webinar on PrimeMeet, I'm going to need you to show your face. I'm going to need you to do it just like Zoom, right? So I know it's not convenient for everyone. Okay, so and the second reason is, and that's even the bigger reason, is the fact is that webinars are a feature that we designed because we wanted to give people the ability to not leave this place. So you go for PrimeMeet to create a live meeting just like Zoom, right? We're showing your faces, et cetera, et cetera. And you say, okay, but I want to host a webinar this time, right? I want to have some webinar specific features, webinar invitation link, etc. So you can do it if you want to, but for only webinars, this is not a solution. The webinar is an added feature, an added benefit, a secondary focus. The primary focus is being faster, easier, more affordable, have more features than things like Zoom. Okay, so PrimeMeet is not what I would choose personally to run this sales webinar for you, which is okay. I use different tools. PrimeMeet is something that if I now that I'm doing the interviews, for example, and I want to have multiple people in the interview, I will only use PrimeMeet right now, right? And if I want to start a webinar for the audience, like for 20 people in my coaching group, then yes, I will go to PrimeMeet. If I want to have a webinar with 1,000 people on, I will not use PrimeMeet, right? 1,000 people. That's not, you can have, we have the service to hold that, but think 1,000 people, showing their face and stuff like that. It's, no, okay? No, it's not a primary focus. It's a secondary focus. We have that feature and it's awesome, but that's not the focus. All right. So I saw you guys, some of you said, you see the huge potential here. And you guys said, yes. So that's good. Okay. Now I'm going to detail on this a little more. So imagine me being able to tap into 300 million daily visitors. Okay. In this marketplace, all inside this dashboard. Okay. All inside this. So the package here that we're showing you isn't just, hey, here's the Zoom Killer app. No. It's the Zoom Killer app, but there's a lot more that comes with it, like traffic features, resellers, commercial rights, audio, video creation, stuff like that. You'll see. Okay, so you're getting a big package with everything you need to really start using PrimeMeet to make money, whether it's by selling it or whether it's by getting people on streams, pre-recorded streams, and making money by promoting affiliate links. So you'll have everything you need to make money with this. Okay. That's for you, for those of you who are interested in actually, making money and, from scratch. So we also have free traffic stream, and all those potential visitors, all this industry that we're going to tap into, it's only free traffic. So forget about paid traffic in this case. I haven't used paid traffic maybe I bought an ad or something, but I haven't used as primary traffic source. I haven't used paid traffic since last year. Okay. So just 2% of companies are currently doing live webinars and videos, which is projected to increase, which means a lot of them will come, and you will be right in front of them saying, yo, here's my solution. You're going to get paid good money for this. Trust me. So on the face of it, all these stats and profit figures sound great for businesses and remote workers. Like we said, where is it? Yeah. Sorry, I got confused with the slide. So here's the problem, right? Businesses are failing to tap into this never-ending free traffic stream, right? Most businessmen are finding, or businesswomen, business people are finding conducting webinars challenging these days by business owners. People can log into Zoom, but once again, like I said, when you go ahead and you do Zoom for business purposes, you're going to pay a lot, okay? Also, there are, of course, challenges with the support. And like I said, from my personal experience, there's a challenge of lagging of I don't know if it's old servers, overused servers, cheap I don't know, but something there is outdated in Zoom and in similar companies, okay? And I know many businesses are complaining about this. Also, expensive monthly subscriptions. There's a lack of knowledge and training about this, and it's just currently we have just 2% of people of market penetration in this, and this is going to be a lot more, probably going to 10x itself over the next 2 years. So think about, I don't know if you can, make $5,000 a month with this right now. In 2 years, you probably have a way bigger business just naturally. Okay. So yeah. Also, a few other problems. They have outdated webinar hosting solutions, a lack of vendor support on most solutions, right? Cost you more time and money instead of saving them. Webinars and live conferences are expensive as well, and they're hard to convert to videos if not done properly, right? A lot of mistakes can be made, and they're not simple. So many of them are not intuitive. Think GoToWebinar. It's not intuitive. So most platforms like Zoom charge you over $5,000 a year for conducting webinars, business meetings, and everything on that premium package. So even Zoom, which once again, I said awesome, I had to ditch it. First off, because I have something better. I'm not the creator of this, by the way. I'm a part of the team. I joined this to market this. I'm not the developer, and I wasn't the one that came with the idea. I just was approached by him, and I liked it, and I said, I want to make this huge, right? I want this to take over the market. I see potential in this. So I've been using, for my interviews, affiliate promotions, I've been using Zoom, like I said, quite laggy, quite annoying, but definitely intuitive. I dropped all the other solutions. They were not intuitive at all, but definitely Zoom becomes very, very expensive as you grow. Yeah, pretty much. So I think it's time to move over from all these different networks. So we said like Skype is pretty much dead, right? Other networks are using, I don't know what you're using. GoToMeeting, not intuitive, very expensive, not very laggy. I personally never used it on a serious level, right? Never wanted to. Zoom, awesome, used the free package until I couldn't use the free package anymore. I had to pay a lot of money, so I didn't want to. And Zoom also always gave me lags, right? So I want to basically give you the solution for all of that. So I'm going to skip some of the slides. Slides were imported from the sales page, so they're not exactly congruent to how I think and speak right now. But just to go over some points. So first of all, Zoom is Zoom. See, so Zoom is a damn word these days that just, it's a good competitor to me. It's someone I want to beat. Okay, and we can, because they're gonna grow. We're gonna grow with them. So it's a cloud-based, right? So you don't need to download anything. Just like Zoom, you log into the URL and you start a meeting. Super simple. It's allows you to connect and collaborate for live video chats, meetings, conferences, live classes, online trainings, webinars, podcasts, P2P chat messaging, group chats, screen sharing, real-time file sharing. We have a whiteboard feature, which is just incredible. I love it. I love using it. And so many other engaging campaigns to boost your business marketing strategies, okay? And trust me, once you get in this, you won't need anything else ever. And you'll also be making money from this. So it's very simple in terms of how easy it is to create a meeting, okay? Step number one is create your webinar, video or live meeting or live conference. You'll see here in the dashboard, I'll open it, but you'll see, maybe I'll bring a partner to see it. Anyway, so create your webinar. It's super simple. You have 5 meeting types: audio conference, live class, podcast, video conference, webinars. And the meeting code, you set an amount of attendees you can have. You click on keep meeting live, and you can make it a public meeting or not a public or a private meeting. That's it. Okay. Step number 2 is you can actually start showing a presentation. So this is how the whiteboard dashboard looks like, right? It's very, very intuitive, very, very simple. You can see the pause. You can see the stop. You can see the screen sharing. You can see the audio on off. You can see the options here. And obviously you have the attendees here and the thing showing to everyone right here. So this is the whiteboard feature, which means you can, as you talk, as you present, as you do all these things, you don't need to open anything else. You can simply create all of your content, designs, words, whatever, mind maps right here inside the actual designer on the fly. So that's very, very good, very convenient, very intuitive as well. Then step number 3 is very simple. Start selling whatever it is you want to sell inside there. In terms of starting a meeting, that's how simple it is, okay? Make profits with those webinars you held. You can add your affiliate link inside. You can have the live stream distributed all over social media and thousands of potential customers. So as you go ahead with a live stream, it will share it on multiple social media networks at once, telling people that you have a live event going on. And yeah, I mean, that's how simple it is to get started, okay? In terms of just hosting a live meeting. Of course, we use this. I said we're using this. We have some proof here to make money. No doubt about that. It's not interesting to me, at least. I don't know if it's interesting to you, but you can look at this if you want, all the numbers here and stuff like that, to see that we made money with this, obviously. You can go to YouTube and see my interviews, how I'm talking to people, and how I'm making money from that. No problem. In the networks I use, etc., etc. So I'm not here to necessarily give you this. Actually, I am. Actually, I'm here to actually give you also a money-making solution. This is not fair. I can talk about live conferences all day, but we also have a money-making solution here. So I'm going to change my mindset on this webinar so you understand that this is also going to make you money. Now, about the demo, the live demonstration. I want to, any of the partners here, Udab, or I'm sorry guys, I'm talking to the team, or Firas, anyone here to do the live demonstration of the software? Udab, are you there? You guys want to see a live demonstration? By the way, you guys are a wonderful audience. And also I see Ernest and Tony have asked the question that I answered before, which is, why am I using Webinar Gem and not PrimeMeet? Okay, I explained this before. I'm going to get to it in the Q&A again, but I answered it like 2 minutes ago. Right, I wrote to the team because they're not answering. But yeah, you guys want to see a live demo, so I'm going to see if one of the team members can get in, one of the people who created this. If not, I'll do it. It's not going to be as good. Definitely not from a technical perspective, okay? But yeah, let's see. Okay, I see they're getting audio issues. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you want something done, do it yourself, right? So I'm going to open the app, change the window, see, screen share. You should be able to see the dashboard. Please let me know if you can see the dashboard. By the way, Alberta said, could you test the reliability of the platform? We did. We tested with 30 people live, all sharing their screens. No lags, smooth, simple, awesome. 30 people live, all with screen share, all right? 1,000 times faster than Zoom. Perfect. You guys can see the dashboard. All right. So like I said, I'm not the creator, which means and I'm not a developer. I'm just someone who's using this for my own interview, so I can show you how I use it normally. Okay. I go to instant meetings. You have all these features here. Very simple, by the way. You have start and instant. You have instant meetings and a little bit more. I would say, on the average way of adding a meeting, a little bit more detailed, a little bit more described. What I do always for my interviews, I go to start a meeting. Go to start a meeting, choose a meeting type. I'm not going to click it yet. I'm going to close the chat box, enter a meeting code 6667. We're going to have 1,000 people in, for example. Right? Keep meeting live, publicly accessible. And what I do personally for my interviews is video conferences, and I'm also going to start doing podcasts as well. Right now, I'm just converting the video conference into podcast. We click on that, it opens. You have the webinar feature. Okay, the code has already been taken. Let's come up with a code that I haven't used. Right, 90,000. Definitely didn't use it. Conference. Perfect. Oh, you can see my. Oh no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be seen. I'm not dressed for the occasion. Hide me. But anyway, you can see this right now. Also proof that it's live. So it's very simple. I can share the screen right here. You hover over everything, and you can simply see what it does. Share screen. Leave the meeting. It doesn't close the meeting. If you want to close the meeting, you click on end meeting. You can leave the meeting. You can check and edit the device and bandwidth, the quality of the output, the quality of the camera, stuff like that. Share the URLs, share to social media, share files to the audience, share the screen, and configure the meeting. Okay, it's everything here. Very, very simple. You can raise your hand if you're an attendee. You can show the whiteboard. So the whiteboard, like I said, is super simple. You just write whatever you want, add whatever you want, the text you want, anything you want, and you just share it as we're talking, right? So I could do it here. Once again, like I said before, the reason I'm not doing it here, the webinar, is because you'll have to show your face, right? You'll have to, it's like Zoom, you have to be here, but I know you guys want to sit here and just watch the presentation. So in PrimeMeet, you'll have to show your face. In Webinar Jam and the next one we're doing with a partner, they insisted on GoToWebinar, which is, not intuitive, but okay. So for a webinar, for a high, like this one, for a sales high usage webinar, not a live event or live conference, for a high usage webinar, we are offering a webinar option for you. We have the servers to support the webinar option, but people will have to show their face. Up to you to decide if you want your audience, or if your audience will respond to that good. I never did webinars like that. It's only me, and I never show my face, but okay. All right. So you can mute the audio. Very simple, very simple. And what our strength is in the actual, let me end the meeting. So the strength is in the servers, in the reliability, in the speed. There's no lagging, in how much you can play with the features, with the whiteboard feature, the pricing especially. Okay, so you guys, would you prefer paying $5,000 for the same thing in Zoom than here for just a few bucks, or depending on the package? Okay, but yeah, meeting is ended. We can go back and see the context, see contact simply people you can re-invite. You can build a list here in the contact section, export it to your autoresponder, etc. Okay, you have to-do list and automation like that, segments and meetings, which basically means creating the meeting itself a little bit more customized, right? So instant meetings was very simple. You enter a code, a meeting code, you enter the amount of people you want, and that's it. Here you'll want to choose a name, description, have a nice page to invite them to. So this is the general meeting. Okay, so that's what I use in terms of features. Now we have more features which you do not see here. This is the front end. This is the PrimeMeet that everyone will buy outside of this webinar. On this webinar, you get a lot more than just this PrimeMeet software. So let me just share the screen back. The video recordings are stored in your computer instantly. Download it. After you finish the call, it starts. And if you did click on record and you finish recording, it automatically saves to your machine. You choose your file and stuff like that. All right. So let me see. Perfect. And yes, you can share your screen. I see here, BJ said you can share the screen. Only for PowerPoint. No, you can share anything you want, right? You can share your screen, but you can also do the whiteboard. You can do them both at the same time, whatever you want, okay? Perfect. All right. So just to go over some of the things you can do. So with PrimeMeet, you can completely transform the way you host conferences and webinars and delight your audience. You can conduct meetings, conferences, webinars at your fingertips without any monthly fee. Set up things, set things up in minutes. Everything is done for you. You just need to add a field of links. We provide everything. You'll see in just a few seconds. Easily stream pre-recorded videos if you want, with no hassles, no lags. Okay. Complete protection and privacy ensured with free end-to-end SSL encryption. Run unlimited webinars, podcasts, and live events and teleconferences, etc. All automated in just a few steps. Very simple as you see it. That's what I do. That's what you will do in terms of running the meetings. Easy online file sharing and screen sharing makes meetings more effective, right? We make it very, very simple. Conduct flawless whiteboard presentations with beautiful inbuilt PowerPoint templates with team members and live screen sharing. You can, of course, and you can. Oh, but by the way, this is cool. You can also collect leads and promote them, right? You can each attendee becomes a lead, and you can export them into your autoresponder. Okay, you can segment the leads as well, as you've seen, in the segment section out there. So now this is my favorite part to myself. This is my favorite slide, I think. But once again, like I said, I love talking about the competition because I recognize the competition is very, very strong and impressive, and I want to take, a big share of the market. But I also understand that it's not a very good marketing strategy to bash your competitors. So I'm not bashing them. I'm saying they're great. Zoom personally, I've used for a long time. I just stopped because it's too expensive, it's laggy, and yeah, pretty much laggy, expensive, and I had problems with the recordings. So the support didn't answer me. I had to get a better package. Forget that, okay? So here's the comparison between. All right, so we have PrimeMeet versus Zoom versus Cisco WebEx versus GoToMeeting. So single click scheduling, this instant meeting thing, super simple, even faster than Zoom. We have that. Zoom doesn't have that, and Zoom is the second fastest in the market, right? From what I tried. GoToMeeting, forget about it. Cisco WebEx, forget about it. So starting price, we are starting at $37 one-time price. This is a package where you get all the upsells, right? And bonuses and stuff like that. So you get a huge discount, about 65%. We'll get to that. But the actual starting price we have on another sales page, which is the less better deal than we have here, is $37 when it starts. On Zoom for the same features is $200 per host annually. And if you want the premium features, pay a lot more. Cisco, same thing per user annually, and GoToMeeting is $192 annually. Okay, so we're a lot cheaper on the base features. Now we also have a lot more and a lot better servers, which is key. Online screen sharing, all of us have it. Okay, whiteboard presentations, only we have it. Instant meetings, only we have it. Recorded meetings, everyone has it. Awesome, thank God. HD audios and videos, everyone has it. Thank God. But we just we allow you to play with the quality a little bit more. But not that of a big deal. Live interaction tools, everyone's got it, right? Which is good. Finally, the market is comfortable and convenient. Analytics, depending on the package that you take in others, you may or may not have it. With here, you have it on the front end. And yeah, so contact segmentations, you can actually segment lists as you build them. So we have that. They don't have that because we are built for marketers as well. They're built for, I guess, businesses. We're built for marketers and businesses, okay? Because we're marketers ourselves, and we wanted to create a solution that is also available and easy to use for marketers. And marketing means leads, all right? Leads and lead gen, et cetera, et cetera. Podcast streaming, we have that. They don't have it. Roles and permission management system, awesome. Multilingual and local management, awesome. Unlimited audio and video hosting, you get it here. Everyone has it. For them, it really depends on the pricing that you pay. So yeah, sure, everyone will have it, but for us, we have it on very, very cheap. Pay attention to that. Convert webinar script into natural podcast voice. We have that. They don't have it. Now, think about that, right? You want to take your webinar or your live call and turn it into a podcast people can listen to. And podcasts are very hot. You can do it automatically with this package. Other people need to buy this separately as an OTO. You will not need to in this package. And you can convert it into a natural podcast AI voice. And you'll have an awesome podcast with the exact content of the webinar or the live event. Video audio indicator with flip timer. That's an OTO one feature. Everyone else will need to pay for this pro feature. We have it. It's a market leading one, and you get it as well. 24/7 support. What does it mean 24/7? Meaning we're not going to answer in seconds, but we will answer every day. Right? We are here every day. We don't. The team doesn't. I do, but the team doesn't take breaks from the week. Right? We have 7 days. People working. Everyone's already answering, except for a few holidays, and there's always someone to go and check the support desk. Okay, so we're good for you on that. Of course, it comes with, we said it's a, by the way, it's a mobile responsive system as well, right? Multiple meeting types. You can, like we said, you saw a video conference, webinars, live classes, audio conferences, and podcasts. Intuitive whiteboard, a dashboard that you see. Audio and video and screen sharing options, of course. Live chat, real-time messaging with everyone. Segmentation of the leads. That's all on the front end, guys. That's all for that basic package, so to speak, which is like 1,000 times cheaper than everyone else. I really want to get to the upsells that you're getting for free, of course. Well, part of this package, reports and analytics, multiple authentication options to get people to connect to the call and prevent security breaches. And we have a roles and permissions management system. We have a lot of things just on the front end, multilingual and local management for people from, who are not native English speakers or English speakers. We have push notifications. We have automatic and manual screen locking. So we have a lot of things you can play with, okay? And oof, what's going on with my voice? Getting a little bit sour. But you can host an immersive virtual summit with global professionals and delight your audience. It's written in such a hypey way. I didn't write this, but I enjoy reading this. So you can host an immersive virtual summit with global professionals and delight your audience while creating a fortune very easily. So all it means is that this is the package which you need to use to make money, to get traffic, to host conferences all in one. So I want to get to what else you're getting, because you've seen let's see what slides I can skip. By the way, you can conduct unlimited meetings, conferences, webinars, okay? Unlimited. You have no limit on it, okay? Stream pre-recorded videos. Perfect. So I think we covered this. All right, perfect. So before I reveal the price, I want to talk about what else you get. So we have the PrimeMeet itself. Okay, awesome. We talked about PrimeMeet. That's an awesome software. You've seen it. You want to use it. It's better. It's cheap. Awesome. Now, what else do you get? So what you get in this package is actually the entire funnel. I don't know if you've ever bought a product online, but the way it works is that you buy product and then there's an upsell and there's an upsell and there's an upsell offering you optional upgrades. It's fine. We're all marketers. We're all using those strategies. But I wanted to offer you a package without upsells, with all the upsells included for like 65% off. And there's another discount on this call. So you have the front end, right? The base product, which is going to cost $67 in about a week. Now it launches at $37. Going to cost $67 in about a week, and going to go to $97 in about a month. So you're getting it in this package, which is everything I showed you so far. Okay, so far that's what you're getting. On top of that, you're getting PrimeMeet Pro, which is an upsell that people need to pay extra for. You get multiple level of you get from limited to unlimited meetings, right? So I said unlimited meetings. Those who buy this for $37 will have a limit. We don't. It's way bigger than anything else out there, so it's enough. But if you want unlimited, it's the Pro, and you're getting it in this package. So everything I say here, you're getting it today. Okay, don't worry about like, am I going to get this? Is this included? Everything I show you here is included. Okay, the audio podcast option, you can actually create the podcast. On the front end, we don't have the podcast. You have the premium support, which means 24/7 all the time, not just a few days a week. And I think we're committed to like answering within 16 hours or something on the premium support. Okay, not sure, but that's what I think the company is doing right now. Video audio indicator with flip timer. you're getting this, and the unlimited attendees, the ability to have unlimited meetings and unlimited attendees is in the Pro. You're getting this in this package. Another thing you're getting is the second upsell, which is the PrimeMeet Enterprise. Basically, you get a commercial license, you get mobile-friendly streams, verified, which means there's no way a stream is not going to be mobile-friendly. Nothing can go wrong. Okay, whiteboard and streaming, private off-server cloud support, and a commercial license, which means you can go ahead and start making money with this. So this is very, very valuable, but that's not all you're getting. Okay, the third upsell and the fourth thing you're getting, right, all in this package, is the voice maker. So this one is my personal favorite in terms of the bonuses or the upsells. Allows you to convert your webinar script into a natural podcast voice. Over 70 languages, over 630 different voices and accents. You can play with the speech. You can it has real-time text synthesizing, and you can simply go ahead and take your conferences and turn them into podcasts smoothly, automatically, and make money with that. And also sharing, you can of course control everything there as well. So that's a huge thing we're selling to people in the funnel. You're getting it for this package. So keep in mind, keep a note of the value. These will, it costs a lot. What I'm trying to say is that basically buying this separately, if you do say, hey, I don't like this package, I want to buy it separately and see if I can decide later, it's not going to be worth it in terms of the pricing, okay? Because it's already like more than the package we're selling. So PrimeMeet video hosting. So the fifth is unlimited video and audio hosting unlocked inside your account. Host your video courses, your webinar courses. You can actually start hosting courses like Udemy and stuff like that. You have a marketplace there as well. A video player, a VSL player. You can share password protected files and unlock them right inside of the call. So this is like a next level video package for your hostings and webinars. You're getting this as well. PrimeMeet Page Builder. It's a page builder designed for this, specifically for this kind of audience, for this kind of traffic, free traffic. You can do it. You can build any page. It can be just like Builderall, all these different builders, ClickFunnels, but it can also be a specific page builder for getting people to attend your events. And that's what this was designed around in terms of the focus. So over 1,000 done for you website templates, live editing, connect your own domain to publish to your sites. No hosting required as well. It's all hosted on the cloud, and you can use it. You can export it, upload to your own hosting. You have a drag and drop builder. So think the best page builders out there, same thing, right? Same thing, absolutely same thing. And the last one in the upsells that you're getting here as well, this is most expensive one as well, is the resellers, which means first off, you can sell PrimeMeet as your own. You can cash in on this $20 billion upcoming industry by simply selling. It's not just a commercial license. It's the ability to be a PrimeMeet owner, a product owner, keep 100% of the profits, cash in on the trend. You can change you can sell the OTOs, you can sell all these as well in the reseller. So you get access to sell all these as well at any price you want, at any type of funnel you want. We host everything for you. We do the support for you. You can use our killer sales page design and videos. All you got to do is to cash in on this trend and start selling PrimeMeet accounts for whatever price you want. This is stupid low in terms of the price, in terms of how far you can take this. This is the best value in my opinion, but that's my opinion only. So recap of what you're getting, okay, in this package today is with the bundle deal that we're offering you here today is PrimeMeet front end, $67 value. PrimeMeet Pro, the OTO with extra features, $67 value. PrimeMeet Enterprise, $67 value. PrimeMeet Voice Maker, forget the values. A lot of money, okay? It's worth a lot of money. Video hosting, page builder, and reseller, all of this, including trainings on how to make money. So this will take care of your Zoom needs. This will take care of your traffic needs for your Zoom calls. It will take care of you attending calls. It will take care of your financial needs by having the ability to first use this on a commercial way, but also to sell this as your own with all the profits and cash in on this trend while we help you generate traffic, while we take care of your actual support and the design sales page conversions. All of this, we're going to, so the value is 867. It doesn't matter because the value is big. You can see the value is big. It doesn't matter which number I would put here, 10,000, 50,000, 5 million, the value is there. Okay. But today you're getting this for this entire package for a 65% discount over this figure that we have here. So that's $297 only for the entire bundle. So that's a huge discount. And on top of that, anyone who attended this webinar and you're from the first 25 to buy this package, you can apply the coupon code webinar off. It's very simple. You can see it right here, webinar off, for another $30 off. So that brings down the price to $267, right, for this entire package. So that's almost like a 80%, 70, maybe 75% discount at this point, right? So that's huge, huge, huge. It's limited time. It's on this webinar only. And the coupon code is going to be available for 25 people only. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take the link. Hey, what you doing there? So I'm going to take the link. I want to take the link and paste it to you. But I guess I need to stop the presentation. Stop sharing. 1 minute. I'm going to paste the... Okay. Firas, thank you. You dropped all the links. So, Firas, are you there? If you're there, can you please take this link, right? The link for the purchase, the link for the bundle, and paste it in the chat box so people... In the chat box...
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Here you go. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. Here you go.
Okay, perfect, guys. You can see in the chat box the link to the bundle. Click on that. Apply the coupon code webinar off to get $30 off an additional, and you'll have $267 as the price. That's the best price, and I promise you, if you'll see some bundle deals out there, you'll see that's a very, very discounted bundle deal. We're giving you the entire funnel. But that's not everything you're getting today. So when you get the bundle deal today, you get 5 exclusive premium products and bonuses. Each of them alone should drive you to say, holy hell, I want it. Okay? So bonus number 1 is unlimited web hosting. You get to host unlimited websites and domains on ultra-fast servers for life. So you're using hosting, right? You've been using, I don't know which companies these days, Deluxe Hosting and DigitalOcean or something. I don't know. I don't use paid hosting anymore. I have my own hosting. But so I do use one in Namecheap Hosting, for example. Fine. Anyway, so we have bonus number 1, unlimited web hosting. You're getting unlimited web hosting on our servers and domains on ultra-fast servers for life as a bonus. This alone is for anyone here paying for hosting is a huge save. Okay. Bonus number 2 is an e-com store. You get as e-com store builder, you get to create unlimited e-com stores. This is the same one my partners are using in their stores. Simply an e-com store builder design. You get inside, you create this nice store, you start selling in it. Okay. Bonus number 3 is the Photoshop editor, a Photoshop-like editor for marketers. Think Photoshop. Think a little bit simpler. As you see, we're all about simplicity and intuitiveness, and the world is going there as well. But think Photoshop, think simpler, and think way cheaper. For you, it's free, but you know what I mean. It's like a very, very good Photoshop-like editor that you're getting here. Bonus number 4, you're getting your own email autoresponder. So just like having Aweber or GetResponse, you're getting one. Instead of paying for Aweber and GetResponse, you're getting an email autoresponder. An artificial intelligence-powered email autoresponder enables you to send unlimited emails with the push of a button. You're getting access to this. This alone, like I said, is a huge bonus. And then bonus number 5 is Web Conversion Builder. Skyrocket conversion and increased growth. Simply, you can create 96 types of push and I think normal notifications as well. So we had users creating them for us, giving ideas, giving feedback, and as a result, we created 96 types of notifications you can use to increase sales on your pages. And like from countdown timers to disappearing text and moving text and animations and jumping characters and sharing options, 96 different features or tools, mini tools designed to increase your conversions. That's crazy. And the fact that we're giving away these bonuses is crazy. All for that same price, by the way. The bundle price, it's all the same, all in the same price. Okay, so please click the link. Okay, I'm gonna paste the link in the chat box. You guys saying you cannot see the link in the chat box. I'm pasting it right here. Coupon code webinar off. Please, you can see it in the chat box. The link. Please tell me and click on it if you want to. We're almost done with the presentation. I have a few prizes and gifts to give, and then we're going to get to the Q&A. But for those of you who want to be for the first 25 to get all these and the bonuses, right now is the time to buy, obviously. Let me just drink some water. Can you guys see the link in the chat box that I just pasted? If you want to type the link yourself, it's getprimemeet.com/bundle. Very simple. Add a HTTPS first, and that's it. Okay. Awesome. And also, forgot to mention, so we have a 100% money back guarantee. Okay, you get to try this risk-free for 30 days. You get this package, whatever package you get, but this package as well, even for this price. And we have support for you, like we said. But if you feel it's not a fit, if for some reason you want to go to a competitor, it would be a dire mistake. But if for some reason you want to abandon us and go to a competitor within the first 30 days, I would personally be very offended. But I will provide that refund. The team will provide that refund. Okay, so you get 30 days to test this risk-free. And yeah, and we are, like I said, we're going to increase the price. In a week, it's going to be 2 times more than the price right now. And in a month, it's going to be 3.5 times more. Okay, so please do not delay on this in terms of pricing. Don't think you can get this later at a convenient price. No, it's not going to happen. Okay, so make sure you get that bundle. Now about the actual prizes, as I promised. So as I said in the beginning, 3 people are going to get a free copy of this. Okay, I'm going to give a free copy to each and every person that's going to win this. The way you're going to win this is by being the first to answer a question correctly. So the rules are, I ask the question. When I say go, you start responding as quickly as you can. The first one to get it right, I will mention them. I will stop the game. And I will ask them for their email, and they will provide me their email for the free access. They'll put it in the chat box, and one of my team members will create the account. You'll get free access to PrimeMeet. Okay? All right. So I just lit a cigarette because it's been an hour, and I really want to smoke. But as promised, 3 lucky winners. So question number 1. Remember, the rules are only when I say go, you answer. So I'm here on the chat watching. Question number 1, how much is this industry projected to be worth by 2024? Go. Keep those answers coming. Keep those answers coming. I want to see engagement. Guys, understand, when you are not engaged, this affects my mood, and I'm not very engaged. I get gravelly in my voice. And anyway, forget what I just said. Keep them coming, right? Keep them coming. So I'm going to ask again, how much is this industry projected to be worth by 2024? Perfect. So we have a winner. Stop the answers. We have a winner. John was the first one to answer 20 billion. Now, we had some crazy answers like 2.9.2 billion. Where you got this, I don't know. 21 billion, very close. 50 billion, not close, but I guess it makes sense. But it's 20 billion. John was the first one to answer that. He wins a free copy. John, please drop your email here, and Firas or Urab or someone from the team will see that email and create the account for you. Okay, so congratulations, you won a free copy. I'm moving on to the second question. Okay, it's getting tougher with each question. What contributed the most to the success of this industry this and the last year? Go. What thing, or what I don't want to give it away. What contributed the most? I said go. You guys can start answering. This one is a little bit tougher, but if you watch the webinar, it shouldn't be tough. Okay, stop. We have a winner. So unfortunately, this one wasn't as tough because I see everyone, literally everyone, answered correctly. So everyone said the pandemic or COVID, which is true. That is the answer. Biggest contributor. Unfortunately, it's so tragic, so sad that that's what had to bring people to do digital, but that's the situation right now. And that's what we're doing. So the first one to answer and say COVID was Norman. Norman, congratulations. Please paste your email here. You want a free copy. Congratulations. You don't need to buy. Enjoy this. All right. Last question. You guys are ready? Guess how many slots we have left out of the original 25. I'm going to check right now, but go. Keep them answers posted. The first one to guess correctly will win a free copy. I'm going to check my email and see how many slots are left. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Right? I'm still checking, so I don't know yet. First one to guess correctly. So if you post 6 guesses, it doesn't matter. If your 6th guess is the first one, then it's right. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm checking. Stop. We have a winner, and actually it didn't take a whole lot of answers to get to that. The winner is Ramon Juan or Juan. I don't know how to say that. Ramon, congratulations. You said 13. We have 13 slots left out of the 25. So you want a free copy. And congratulations. Please drop your email here to get access to the actual package, okay, for free. All right. So that's it. We've reached the end of the actual presentation. Congratulations to the winners of the prizes. Make sure you go ahead and you get the bundle there right now. And of course, I'm available to answer your Q&A. So hit me up in the chat box. Please. Yo. Can you guys let me know in the chat box if you have any questions. Q&A, I'm here to answer everything you need. And once again, last I checked was 13 slots, maybe 12, 11 now, something like that. We'll see. Yes, like Fira said, take advantage of it because it's a good package. It's a good package. You can see it's a good deal. All the value here, you get it for $297 only. Okay, $267 with the discount coupon. Michael saying is one of the 12 that got it. Thank you so much, Michael. Gregor's asking, can you switch users during the webinar to see the other person's screen? Yes, you can, but they do need to allow that. You can do it, but they need to allow it on their end as well. Unless you're like the boss of the call. After any monthly fee, we have no monthly fees, right? You buy now for $267 with the coupon code, and that's it. No upsells, no monthly fees. Ernest, is the bundle deal the only sale package currently available for sale? No, we have the actual product, the base product right here, PrimeMeet front end, available right now on JVZoo. You can go to JVZoo and buy it, and then you will be presented with all these as optional upsells. If you buy all these separately, right, you'll pay $867 or something like that. The bonuses, you will not get them at all. Okay, so no bonuses, and you'll have to pay for these separately around this amount, around $800, $900. But the front end, you can get it alone, just for the hosting of the. But once again, you're also a little bit limited. In this bundle package, you're getting everything possible. So the entire, funnel, all the bonuses, the discount, the coupon, is the best package to get. That's my point. Also the most, the rarest one, I would say. But you can go to JVZoo and find the product, the base product, and buy it if you want. But I gave you the facts. You need to decide what to do with these facts, okay? Ernest asking, can the webinar be recorded and scheduled to be replayed at a later time? Yes, you can easily record it. About the scheduling to be replayed, are you talking about what? Starting another call, or are you talking about an automated webinar like EverWebinar does? If that's what you're talking about, an automated webinar, we do not have that feature at the moment. Please remember, we are at launch. We are already better than everyone at launch, but we are going to be better than ourselves in the future. So we will improve. We will improve the webinars. We will add new features, and you'll get it all for free, all those updates, okay? So in the future, there's a lot to wait for. You're welcome. Any other questions, answers? Norman asking, does the software have chatbots that can drop links at specified times during pre-recorded meetings? Whew, that's a specific question, but let me, I'm asking the team. Okay, give me a few seconds. Gregory asking, can you sell to others? Yes, you can. With the reseller package, you can sell this to others as your own, with us doing the support and us doing pretty much everything for you. So that's part of that package. My team, Norman, you said, does the software have chatbots that can drop links at specific times? My team just said, yes, we do. Okay, so we have that. Reseller is unlimited, and let me ask if there's a specific. Reseller is unlimited. Unlimited. Yes, reseller is unlimited. John, I'm pasting your email. Well, first off, I see someone here, Gregory, saying, what would you say to people who use the free Zoom? So, like I said, from my experience, I used free Zoom until I couldn't use it anymore because I needed to have more. Okay, this one has more, but even on the free Zoom option, it's very limited. Okay, you can go to Zoom's website and see how it's limited. If you're using Zoom, it's fairly limited, and you feel the limitation. Here you don't have the limitation for a lot cheaper if you get the premium price. Now the free Zoom on top of that does not allow you so many of our features. It doesn't allow you the amount of people we allow you live, the amount of meetings at the same time. Simply, it does not compare. Anyone serious about making money online will eventually not use the free Zoom, right? And then they're going to pay a lot of money. That's the whole Zoom funnel. By the way, that's the Zoom funnel. It's an amazing, smart funnel where you get it for free. You feel like you get a lot of value for free. Everyone's using it, but everywhere you go, meetings, offices, etc., everywhere you search online, no one's really using the free option. Everyone who's making money with Zoom, who's using it for making money, for running their business, for making meetings, is always using the paid option. No company with 20 employees, for example, who can pay you a lot for the reseller or for the commercial, will use the free Zoom. They'll use the paid Zoom. You can offer them a better bundle. Meeting longer than 40 minutes, definitely. That's a huge benefit of us over free Zoom at the beginning. In Zoom, it's 40 minutes meeting. Here, 40 minutes webinar. Here, you can unlimited time. So you can run for 3 hours, no limitation. By the way, my team said that they sent you access via email to what you want. So if you guys, whatever you want, please check your email. You should have the access there. Glenn, you're saying already had the front end pro. You bought the bundle. Then contact support, and we'll arrange. We will arrange, I guess, a refund or something. I don't know. Never had this before. We'll figure it out. We'll make sure you get, the value for a purchase. So is there a 3-hour limitation? No, there is not. I just gave it as an example. Vikram's asking, is audience required to download your application from Play Stores? No. They just log in on the cloud. I never had to download. My guests never had to download anything on my interviews. Okay. The cost to run this platform is going to be huge. We know. That's not a problem. We're prepared. Everything is prepared on our end, okay? You got to worry on whether or not it fits you in terms of features and the price, etc. All winners, guys, the access have been sent to your emails. Please check your emails. I'm checking about the emails. All right. I'm going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes. Any final questions? Any final issues? Right, I see a question from Ted. Please explain the multiple levels of meeting webinars. You're curious about this? Okay, I'm checking for you. Still waiting for the answer from them. Okay. I'm not using that feature at all. For now, any other questions? Vikram is asking, can you please explain about the whiteboard in your software? What exactly is not clear about the whiteboard? Anything specific? By the way, Ted, the multiple levels of meeting webinars means you can reconfigure the meeting during the webinar live. So different meeting configurations during the call and automatically convert to others. So if you're, using a video conference and you want to move to a webinar setting or to an audio setting, you can do it in the call and not close the call and do it and start a new one. So straight from the call to move to another option. That's what it allows you. Can you please explain? Okay. What do you use to draw on the whiteboard? It's all inside. There are features to draw in the whiteboard. Let me show you. Let me just share my screen and change the window. Right. You should be able to see my screen. I'm going to click, start a meeting, show you. No camera. I don't want. No more camera. No more camera for you. So show whiteboard. And as you can see, you have the pencil here. You can play with the thickness and the color. You have the marker, eraser, text, add images, add PDF, drag, and move it like an arrow. Drag and move all paths. I'm not using these at all. I'm just using the actual, I'm just draw, draw lines, draw arrows, arc, rectangle, quadrant curve. Basically a bunch of features to create, a nice whiteboard on the fly, whiteboard style presentation on the fly. John and everyone with who didn't receive the access yet. Let's see. All your access, those who want the free access, we're resending them. But you know what? Let me give you a support desk to message to, my personal. So that's support@tommyfsakov.com. If you don't get it within 30 minutes, email to that email, and I'll send you the access manually. I'm just busy. I have another webinar in an hour and a half, so I need to wrap this up and get to my launch. Do you use the mouse to draw? You can use the tablet. I use the mouse. I think you can use the tablet. Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to get my support email for that issue, and that's it. Let's see, and then I'm gonna close the call because I need to go and prepare. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for attending. I hope I answered all of the questions that I could in time, and you're all satisfied with the answers I did give. If you have any questions after the call, please just email me at support@tommyfsakov.com, and I'll get to that and take care of it, okay? Manually. I have a webinar in an hour and a half. I'll try and do this as quickly as possible. And thank you very much, guys, for those of you who got into the bundle. Thank you so much for saying it's an excellent webinar. Thank you so much, and see you later.